Hi, my name is Robert Chavez, and when I was 4, my parents became Christians, and one of the ladies that was working with my mom, when she first started coming to the church, she used to give us rides and stuff. Well, one day when she was giving us a ride, I fell out of her car, and she ran me over. Right when I fell out, my head just went right under the car, and she ran me over. And my mom got out. She was hysterical. She didn't know what to do. And right away, she pulled me out from under the car, and I was blue and everything. So the paramedics came. They tried to revive me. They told my mom that there was nothing they could do, that I was dead. And so she started panicking, and the lady that ran me over, she was a Christian, and she said, "No, we don't want this to happen to Robert." So she got on her knees, she prayed over me, and I came back up just like nothing had happened to me. And it was crazy because I had this tire track on my face, but I didn't have no brain damage. I didn't have any broken bones or nothing, so they kept me in the hospital for 5 days trying to, do tests on my brain and stuff, and everything was good. It was a total miracle in my life. And that was my first encounter with God, Him doing something in my life. So I went off into the world, and I started drinking, and, I started experimenting with drugs. And one thing led to another. I started off with alcohol and weed, and then cigarettes, and that led to cocaine. And then when I didn't have coke, I would smoke meth. And it got to the point where I would go to bed at night, and I remember one night I had a handful of meth, and I put some of it in a bag, and I licked the rest off my fingers, and then I smoked. And I went to bed that night, and my heart was just pounding, and I was sure that I was gonna have a heart attack. I knew it. And like out of the blue, God just starts dealing with me to call the lady that ran me over. Ask Patsy, who ran me over, call her and ask her what I did for you. So I called her, and she says, "We'll talk about it, but come out to Prescott and come to church, come to a conference that the churches do." And so I was like, "All right, yeah, I'll check it out, So I came out to Prescott, and Pastor Wayman Mitchell was preaching that night, and his sermon felt like it was directed at me. And the last thing he said before the service ended was, "Tonight you have an opportunity to change your destiny." And that hit me, because that's what I always wanted, because I hated myself. And so when he said that I had a chance to change my destiny, that hit my heart. So I raised my hand, I went up to the altar, and I asked Jesus to come into my heart and give me a new heart. And that night changed everything. Like, it was amazing what happened to me. I'm happy with who I am. I have plans, I have a desire for the lost. I have, ambition, things that God put into my heart that weren't there.